So most people I think are somewhere in between and are open to persuasion. And I think my
All right, finally, I've made it to the office early, 6:54. Even if I work 8 hours, I'm out at 3. That'd be really good. I mean, I still couldn't really sleep. I want to sleep like at 1:30, and I actually went to bed like 10:30 or something like that. So it's getting better. It's getting better. So in this video, I wanted to share a little bit what I do for work. So I have a digital marketing agency that focuses on websites primarily and digital marketing. I would say we get a lot more websites than we do ads clients or social media clients or design clients, because we really want to focus on that now, because over the last almost 2 years, I've noticed that we're much more able to get website clients because of our pricing, our setup, our process, our referrals. It all tends to go towards websites. That doesn't mean we don't have ads clients. It just means that the volume is higher on websites than it is on ads. But I love ads, like Google ads, Facebook ads. That's kind of been my history for like the last 8 years. So I actually have been doing websites a lot less than I've been doing the ads. Although the first website I ever made was like in 2010 or 11, so I'm very familiar with it. It's just the volume of it's like inverse. Here we do more websites, but in my career I've done way more ads, just way more. So every day the first thing I pretty much do is I go in and I look at my Asana. So that's this, and it basically has all the to-dos for the day. So yesterday was the first real day back for me, and it was like 40 things long. This case, it's only 16 with some things that weren't done or moved around yesterday. So I'm just going to go through it. So this is part of the video series that I'm doing, like vlogging every day. So this is actually done. I created a project. It's right here. It's very loose, or very super simple. So if I can think of an idea, I make a task and put it the day before. Like, I make it for the day before or days before, and the day of I just come up with an idea. So like for this, it would be January 5th, 2022. This was, and just to be coherent, this is going to be January 4, 2002. I just like keeping track of things. So here, this time I want to do like what I do for work. Simple. And that would be today. So then I assign this to myself, and now it's going to pop up here. And like, if I think about it, I'll do like the topic, I'll do like what to talk about, I'll do like pros, cons. Like, I'll get a lot of ideas and look at it before making this, but I'm here early, so I'm just winging it. So since this is done, I'll take that off of myself. So this I'm going to put down here. And I just made this daily one. The way it works is there's a today. If I assign something, it'll be here, recently assigned. For the things that were scheduled to come up today, they're here. And then all the upcoming that's not necessarily for today, but at a later point, they're right here. So like, for instance, I got to water the plant every 2 weeks. That'll come up January 17th would be the second week. So just real quick, gonna walk through it. So Creates Home Services. This is a website lead that came in. It's actually somebody I knew like in high school or something like that. I made a post about putting a sign here at Symphony Advertising, and they're like, hey, you do websites? And I was like, yeah. And then they wanted a quote and stuff. But this was, as you can see here, this was December 3rd. So it's been about a month. And with the holidays, I don't want to get too like, hey, so like if I go to Creed, I have another Creed's Capital, which is funny. So there's Creed Home. So this is it. I sent it Wednesday 15th. I still feel like it's a little too early to start following up on, so I'm just going to wait. I'll probably send it next Monday. And honestly, I'm trying to get a couple of websites out that we have, because in December we closed, I think, the most websites of the year. We used to have a big list back here. You can't see it, but I erased them so that we can make space for the new year and to get rid of the ones that we got rid of. But as of now, there's 10 websites that are in production, and before that, I think we took 2 live last week, so that knocks 2 out of the way. And then there's one meeting today that it's almost done. There's another one that's like very close to being done. There's another one that needs to be done. So there's like 3 like within this week and next week that need to be completed. So I actually don't really want to take on new website work, because it gets kind of that's just too much to have. And sometimes they'll all come at the same time, be like, where's this, where's that, or they'll come back with what we've been needing for website stuff, because usually like we can build the website, we can make the general layout without much input, and then we need, hey, what photos do you want, what services do you want to update or remove, do you want to change anything? So when they have changes, that's when it starts to get like, okay, there's a lot to do. Loom cells, this is not an idea, I actually learned this somewhere, or somebody had this idea, so I'm trying it out, which is basically I'll go to a website, so I'll be like, it hasn't worked yet, and I've done it very little, but like I'll look up like contractors near me, all right, and then I'll find somebody around here. So let's just click this Houston General Contracting, and then this looks like a good site. This looks like they're good, well off. So I maybe wouldn't target this, because people that have their stuff ready and it's working and they're very successful, it's like, well, why would you want a new website? Why would you want a new marketing company? So that one I wouldn't necessarily go after. But let's see here. So like this is also good, but it might be a little bit older, or they might have not updated their website in a while. So like this is very, very, very straightforward. Like it's probably on WordPress, and it's probably okay. New. See, that's weird. That is okay. So I'll just do like a quick review, and then what I'll do a video like this. So I'll make a Loom saying like, hey, here's some contractor websites we've made. Here's a way we can improve your website. Here's the hosting that we use. Here's how we set it up. Here's the changes we would make. By the way, we can also do this and that if you're ever interested. And then it goes, and it's cool because Loom will tell me if somebody saw it. So this is built on Loom. So like it'll tell me, hey, somebody watched your video. So like I've had a couple of videos watched, and it's pretty much like cold emailing or cold calling, but it's cold I think they call it asynchronous messaging. Oops. Why asynchronous communication is ideal for weekly. So asynchronous is kind of like texting, like or emailing. You send the message, and then whenever the person gets to it, they read it and then they reply, which is great because you don't have to be one. You don't have to both be present at the same time, and two, you can formulate your response. Like you don't have to be it gives you time. So I like that because it's I like it for this, for a new start, because it's like they can watch it when they want, they can forward, they can reverse. You get to see the person, so it's like, okay, well, I see they're male, whatever age, in Houston. Some people really like knowing like where a person's at, where their office is at. Are they like one of our biggest sell points is that we're in Houston, we're local, and so it's an easy. It's an easy sell sometimes when they will just want somebody local. But I'm not going to do this today because I have to focus on other stuff. For instance, I have one meeting at 10 a.m. So I want to work a little bit on that. So Monique, I think, I don't think we went to school together or anything, but somehow we've crossed paths in the past. They have two companies. So I sent a proposal out, and they haven't said anything yet. Again, it was during the holidays, so I think I'll probably reply for this one on Friday, because they seem pretty eager to get them done. Another website, but this one is actually closed. So they close one paid. It's cool because this is a website that they sell dog beer. This is what they currently have, and they initially wanted us to just help them with their wholesale back end. So like if I go to wholesale, right now it looks like it's for retailing, but if you want to do wholesale, you just have to directly email them. But instead of doing that, they want it to be where a wholesale client can sign up, them get verified as a wholesaler by the company, and then they have special pricing in bulk, obviously. So we do that here in a different URL until we can make it live. So this would be what we've made for them, which I think is a lot better. But this right now is the more retail. We need to make it more wholesale because that's kind of like their main point. And then this is where the wholesale part would happen. It's not done. So then once I'm here, once I go to wholesale ordering, these prices should be different. But it's not completed, so I'll need to complete that very soon. This is one of those websites that need to be out soon. So that's that. I'm gonna keep this here because I need to do it. Blue Light Plumbing. This was a website that came in and closed, but it's a referral that kind of don't like. They haven't responded, and it's supposed to be. It's a free website. Like this is a referral that's like, hey, it's kind of a weird setup. Another client basically paid for their website through their marketing. It should be really straightforward, but like if they don't respond, if they don't respond, if they don't give me the content that we need, like, hey, what services are you in? What are the areas? What are the details? It's a new business, so honestly, I'm just gonna let them come back to me. Yeah, like incomplete project. And if they come back, great. If not, then I'm not responsible for them starting their business. Like, I'm not gonna be following up on that. Website maintenance. So this has turned into kind of like a way bigger project. So like, we have website maintenance clients, meaning typically we built the website for them and we can maintain it. So like, if you want to change the headline, if you want to change the photo, if you want to update your contact information, if you want to just like simple edits that are quick. But this is a website that came in that they're like, hey, they built their own website, but we need help maintaining it. And I was like, all right. But they had a different idea. Like they need help with web development of it. So it's actually a big problem because it's not priced correctly. It's like hey, we want to fix this button, but actually this button is a plugin that you'd have to go through a third party to get it fixed, and it's not good. So I got to figure out what to do here. Either charge more or be like, hey, most of the stuff is out of the scope. We got to see what the other options are. Checking Google Ads every day. So like, this is one of the main accounts I focus on because we have a lot of accounts, but this one in particular is one I check every other day. So if you don't know what Google Ads is, this is like how. So if I look up like, so this is for a detailing business. If I look up detailing near me, the idea is that an ad pops up here for the company. I mean, right now it's not, but for the most part it should. And organically, I think I saw here. Yep, right here. And so what I do is I look and I check. Okay, well, how's it doing this month? It's been running for a while, so I have a good sense of it. There's been 7 conversions, which is good. There, let's check the search terms. So what people are actually looking up. So hand car wash. That makes sense. Not the best one. Car detailing near me. Car interior detailing near me. That's really good. Interior car detailing. Here's great. Mobile car detailing. Great. Interior spray rain. Interior great. Car seat. Interior car wash near me. Fine. Professional car. So these are all good. They're all focused on interior cleaning. With the budget we have, that's kind of all we are gonna look into. But yeah, that's That's great. Like, I just make sure it's not, flying off the walls, because for the most part, it's going to be doing good. So, like, again, that's really easy, but I need to kind of make a report on this, so I'm going to leave this here, but usually that would be it. I would just do a quick check, and then I'll move on. This client, it's a big one as far as, like, a site, but they closed in this, like, beginning of December, and they haven't gotten back to me. Again, I think because of the holidays, but I will be meeting with them tomorrow, actually. So I'm going to move that there. Generating social media. So this is like the easiest one. I used to have a couple more accounts like this, but not anymore. Actually, a lot more accounts like that, but we don't really focus on social media. So basically, we post on social media for them. I'll do that. The other side. This is a website that we're working on. This is web maintenance and social media. Another social media account. Get Google reviews. If you could please leave me a Google review, that'd be very helpful. But I'm not going to focus on that now because I don't really know who I would send it to. Yes, I do. Actually, I do know who to send it to. I just took 2 websites live, so I'm going to try and send them to them. This is another ads account that I'll look in today. This is another ads account that I just sent a response to yesterday, but they haven't gotten back to me. But I don't actually, I'm just letting them know. Not necessarily, when you're the expert doing it, you can't really ask for approval. It's like, hey, your account's messed up in this way, and these are the things we're going to do to fix it. That sounds kind of rude, but it's like, I'm not going to be like, hey, is it okay if we make these changes? Because they're not going to know what they are. So it's more like telling them, like, hey, these are the best steps to fix it. And this is how we're going to proceed. This is what I'm going to work out today. So this is a website that our team builds, but I go in there and kind of clean it up. Because what we do is we build a general idea of what it should look like, and then I'll go in there and like make it unique to the customer. Sometimes, not always. So this is their site. We have their own. This is just a stock video that we took from somewhere. So we'll put our own video, which we've already gone and shot. These pictures aren't there, so we'll need to update that. And all this is incorrect. This is incorrect data. All this, so I need to go in there and make it unique to them. So yeah, that's kind of what I'll work on today. And then I got this website that the guy paid and then went missing for like 4 weeks, and then like in between Christmas and New Year's, they're like, hey, what's the update on the website? It's like, or they gave us the update on the website. It's like, hey, actually, we want it to look like this. And then they follow up again, like yesterday, on, well, when can we see something? So, need to work on this as well. And that's it. The other thing I have here, as you guys know, is this small wins thing, which is like things I try to do every day that if I do, it'll be good. Like my day would be good. So, like, for instance, clear goals. I'm trying to close a bunch of websites this year. Money stuff, just always checking, making sure everything's good. I like writing, but I don't tend to do it, so that'd be cool if I could do that. Obviously, got to get a workout in. I love when I walk my dog for 20 minutes. I feel happy for my dog because sometimes we don't walk her that much. 20-30 minute cardio. Usually I'll do this beforehand, but I want to try coming here early and see how that goes. Have a green drink, that means just good. No alcohol, that's perfect. Fasting, that's going to be good. Eat a low-carb lunch, that's going to be good. Eat a low-carb dinner, that's going to be good. Start work by 7 a.m. Create content for Symphony. I guess that kind of counts with this, but not really because I want to make an Instagram post. Watch something towards marketing. That always happens. I already done that. Profit spreadsheet every Friday, and then piano. So these are the things, like, if I do a couple of these things today, things are going to be good. And yeah, that is a little bit about what a day of work, of like daily work is. But this is the stuff I know I need to do. The cool or the hard part about doing this is, like, what are the things that you don't know you're doing? Like, that's where the real progress is. Like, all right, I finished this stuff. Like, this almost is like, yes, you know what you got to do. Yes, you got to do it. But then after that, or before that, or at some point, it's like, what do I need to do to go to the next step? Because, like, there are things I could do to get more clients, or to be more efficient, or to hire somebody, or to make relationships with partners to be able to sell more websites, or like that's really where the real work is at. This is like this is real work too, obviously, and this actually gets you paid, but it's the other stuff that makes you grow, right? That's not on here. Damn it. So I think that I would conclude this video. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.